Hey guys, what's up? Thomas here, TNT Gilson. It is Monday night, December 26th, the day after Christmas, and Trisha and we didn't do our video yesterday because we got a little busy with all the family stuff we were doing, and it got away from us. So anyways, here we are today with our video challenge. Today we're going to go over how to manage your AWeber autoresponder account. Not everybody uses AWeber. Some people use and get response and different systems, but this is the one that we utilize. It's our autoresponder, so that means it is our list. It is where we build our lists. Our leads live here, basically, and it also is where our messages, our follow-up emails go out, as well as our broadcast messages. So sometimes I look in the Facebook group for Aspire, and I see a lot of people using, wrong terminology. I see a lot of people not knowing how to set up their list properly. They're sending everything to one list, and you don't want to do that. You want to have multiple lists for your multiple lead sources. Okay, so if you come up here to the current list section, you can see I have, when we were running DA traffic, DA leads. Now this is all for Digital Altitude. We're not promoting any other business at the time. So all these are actually for Digital Altitude. But when we initially started, we wanted to label them just so we know. So Human Eyeballs, Igor K-Fits, and John Low Balsamo. Those were all traffic sources for solo ads that we have used in the past. And then anything that comes from our Facebook leads, where we have on our Facebook page that little sign up button that you can use in order to generate leads. So over here on Facebook, not that this is all that important, but make yourself a page if you haven't done it. So haven't done it yet, and your little blue sign, right, your blue button right here is your call to action button. So what you want is you want to make sure that that sign up button is set up so that it directs them to one of your capture pages. Okay, so if you click here for me, it will take you to our capture page. No, it wants me to edit it, but anyways, it's set to our webpage, tntgilson.com, which is a capture page, which is linked to a capture page that we've built, and then it puts your lead into the funnel. Well, when they put their email in, then what happens is from the capture page, their email comes directly here to AWeber. Okay, now we're not actively running any traffic right now. That's why these numbers are 0. But as you can see, we do have a total of 1,300 leads in our lists, all combined. That's all of our lists combined. So when a lead comes in, it pops up here. And if you want to see who that is, then you go to Manage Subscribers. So we got one today. It was actually at like 2 o'clock in the morning last night. Somebody here. I don't want to show you all my emails. So anyways, what you want to do in order to create your lists. When you decide what kind of traffic, you're always going to have one for Facebook. You're always going to have one for Instagram. And then whoever you're running your traffic through, if you're running solo ads or anything like that, set up a list for each company or person that you run your solo ads through. So you're going to come and to make a new list, you're going to manage lists and then create a list. It's really basic. And I think and for some reason it does this, just refresh. But I'm not sure what people are doing out there, if they don't realize that they need to be having a different list for all their different lead sources or not. But if you want to stay organized and you want to know where your leads are coming from, then you need to have each list already set up. Alright, so you make a new list, your company name, your company website. You can skip over all that stuff for now. Also go back, make sure if you're using Gmail or if you're using Yahoo or AOL or any of those free web email addresses, in order to keep your follow-ups and any of your broadcasts going to the spam folder, what you want to do is go buy yourself a domain. Okay, so it can either be your name.com or whatever. We chose TNT Gilson, which is Thomas and Trisha Gilson, because that's our names. And we got .com. We also have about 4 other ones. We have .info, .org, and .net. Because you usually get, we use GoDaddy. When you go there, they'll give you a discount for all the other ones in addition to the initial one that you want to pay for. And just be careful when you use GoDaddy, because they tack on all kinds of crazy stuff in the checkout that you don't need. And they have it like set for like 5 years. So instead of buying it annually, they want you to buy 5 up front. You don't have to, but just know you'll have to pay for it each year to keep it active. Anyways, and then you want to make sure you set up an actual that website email address, and that'll help keep your follow-up emails and your broadcast emails out of the spam folder of your leads. Okay, so you make your list, you name your list, whatever you want to name it. Okay, so in this case, it would be leads from Human Eyeballs or whatever, wherever you're going to do it, or Facebook. And then you type here. This part here is where what the message they would get if they unsubscribe. So you could either just put, a basic example of what it is that you're sending them out every day, etc. Put all that stuff in there, and then you go to the next step, and it'll go ahead and it'll create your list for you. I don't need a new one right now, so I'm not going to make one. And then once that's done, it comes right back here. Okay, so when you set up your funnel, if you're using OSP, we use OSP Online Sales Pro to set up our funnels. You have to link your AWeber account with their website. Okay, and then whatever list those leads are going to, wherever that it's coming from, you got to make sure that you put in your Facebook leads. All right, and one other thing too, they have what is considered a double opt-in. Okay, so once your list is created, and in this case we're looking at my Facebook leads list, you're gonna go over here to your confirmed opt-in and come down, skip all that, and you're gonna want to make sure that both of these are marked to off. All right, and the way we were taught was, once you do that, then you're going to come back up here, you're going to go to help, and then you're going to come down and you're going to find live chat, which they're offline right now, and then you're going to click that and you're going to type into and ask them to permanently disable double opt-in for whichever list that you just created. Now you want to do that right away. Don't forget to do it, because what will end up happening is you'll get people signing up to your list, and then they're going to have an opt-in email where as soon as they put their email in, then automatically AWeber is going to send them an email, and they may get it, they may not, they may see it, they may just automatically delete it, because it's not going to come from TNT Gilson, or whoever you're sending it from. It's going to come from AWeber, and they may not realize it, and they have to, in order to be actually added to your list, they have to confirm that they want to be added to your list. So if you disable both of those, all right, then you don't have to do that. So as soon as they won't have to do that. As soon as their email goes in, they're automatically added to your list. Okay, so you got your list set up, you got your double opt-in turned off. Now you want to come over to messages and you want to go to your follow-up series. All right, so we have like 58. We have a set of 58 full-length email follow-ups that go out. And what will happen, as soon as they put in their email and they go and they click next, and it takes them to the video sales letter, at that same time this #1 email is sent out to them. So this is our welcome email, right? And it's always going to be one of your highest opened emails. So we're at 47%. Actually, our second one here is at 50%, but there's not too big of a difference there. And the more people you got on your list, the lower these numbers are going to be, essentially. Okay, but not too bad. We're in double digits for pretty much all of them, which is pretty good. Don't rely too much on those numbers. Those are pretty good numbers for us, and we've only been doing it for a couple months. But I could show you other lists like our traffic from Igor. Nope, it's back to 0 because I was messing around with it a little bit. But anyways, you'll see as you start doing this and you got your emails going out and whatnot, your number one is always going to be your most opened. All right, so it needs to be powerful. It needs to be a nice welcome email explaining who you are, what kind of emails are to follow, and the things that you don't want to get. No links, nothing like that. Just a real brief introduction, and then each email after that, we always have a link in all of our emails. But this isn't about our email follow-ups. We can do that in another video. I just want you guys to understand that you need to have your lists broken down. Okay, you need to have a list for every single lead source that you're going to use. So one for Instagram, one for Facebook, one for Twitter, any of your lead solo ad providers that you're going to use if you're going to use solo ads, separate list. Okay, and then in all your links when you're inside of your follow-up emails, you want to have them tagged at the end, and that's a whole nother topic as well. But very important, so that you can track where your sales are coming from. All right. If any of this doesn't make sense, please reach out and let us know, and we would be happy. This is like the basics of internet marketing right here, and this is where it all starts. Your list, this right here, these 1,334 people are leads. They are our number one asset right now. Okay, anybody on this list is a potential client, right, or a potential customer. They opt in, they have to take an action in order to get on this list by putting their email in, right? And then they get follow-ups every single day. We do one follow-up every day, and sometimes we send out a broadcast message a couple times a week, maybe 3 or 4 times a week. I'll send out a broadcast message depending on what's going on too, some holiday stuff here and whatnot. And these are our broadcast messages, so you can segment these out. That's another topic. You can segment out your opens. So here, it's in this list here. I put them all in the Igor when I do my major broadcasts. So, you look at this, click on it. It'll give you your stats. And just a real basic way to segment out what you want to do is you want to focus on these 73 people who opened this message, right? Because they're the ones that are interested. So you hit send directly to these subscribers, you type in the name. So in this case I would type in 2 types of people, opens, right? And that tells me what email it was, that broadcast message, and then that they opened them. Save your segment. And then what it does is when you want to go to make a new broadcast, create your message. I always use drag and drop. Make sure you set up a template so that you don't have to put this stuff in every single time. So you just set your templates up over here. But basically, when you want to go send this, you hit save and exit. After it's done. I'm running out of time. What are you doing? Come on. Froze. Looks like. And then your send options, schedule. Go down here to who this is going to be sent to, who should receive this message, and then over here send a segment. All right. So it'll be whatever it is. 2 types of people, opens, and then make sure you include all your lists too, okay? And then you just hit apply, and then you can schedule it, and bam, you're done. Alright, well, I'm about out of time on this platform, so if you guys like this video, you have any more questions, please let us know. You can email us, you can send us a Facebook message, or comment on this thread. If you have found value, like, share, comment, please. And if you want to learn more about this awesome opportunity, give us a shout and let us know. Put info down in the box and we will direct you to where you need to go in order to get signed up. Because guess what? It's still free. It's still free, guys. It's still free. For now, the price is going to be going up here soon, so better get on the ball. Anyways, we'll talk to you soon. Have a good night. Bye-bye.